So we've decked the inside of our home. We couldn't forget the outside. Judy from Twigs and Vines took my ordinary planters that I use all year round and made them extraordinary for the holidays. Judy, they're beautiful. So yeah, just take a look at these. How in the world did you take my, beat up kind of planters and make them look so great?
Well, they're awesome planters actually because they're so big. And the great thing is that Amy kept them inside her garage for me so the soil wasn't frozen. That's key. And then I started out with this dogwood, and to get this kind of look, you need to make sure when you put your dogwood in, I'm just gonna get a piece. When I put it in, I didn't put it in straight like that. I put it in literally on an angle like this. So it was all the way spread out. And then when I pulled it together, it gives that nice bowed shape. Otherwise, you'll just get a teepee look. So put it in a big angle, then pull it together. I secured it, put a bow on it.
How did you secure it?
I just used like a garland twine that we sell at the store. It kind of just looks like evergreen, but it's a garland twine.
And then you hung these, and these are cool because when the wind blows, they're little bells.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can hear, Arlo loves the snow, the dog, so if you hear
running
Arlo,
everywhere.
he loves to eat snow.
Are you having a good time?
He's having a good time. So these are so cool. They're going to make some, noise every once in a while. What about the different greens that
we've used in here? I've got 3 kinds of greens. This is a Norway pine, also known as a red pine, and that's what I kind of bulked it up with. And then this is my favorite. It's a white pine, and I like it because it's flowy and soft.
So definitely, if you're making your pots yourself, vary up the pines, use different pines.
You'll always get a good look if you have a lot of textures. And then this is balsam, and it's a frilly look. And then people like to always ask me, well, how much do I need? So I'm going to show you a typical bunch. Yeah, and so they can just either pick it outside themselves or any flower shop or garden center sells it bulk.
Now, what about these berries? Because they really,
these are awesome berries. They're inexpensive and they're made for outdoors. They don't pop in the cold. And this is proof because Amy had them out all last winter. I reused the ones we put in last winter. And that was a cold winter and they still look great. And then over time, you do sometimes see where a berry will break or a bird will peck at it. And the key to do it, I just get a Sharpie, get the dot, just take it away just like that.
That's easy enough.
And it looks just like new.
So you invest in those and they'll last forever.
And then at the beginning of the year, if you see any little white marks, you just dab them with a black marker, or red if you want, but we always use black. It just blends in, and these will be good for a whole other year. So.
Love it, love it. And of course a big, beautiful bow to just kind of set the whole thing up.
And then I wanted to say, you can also do, if you want to go green, you can hang suet balls in here. You can hang suet bells. I didn't want to do it here because you have a lot of squirrels, so I thought you'll have squirrels climbing up your planter, but that's a real cool idea too, is to hang something for the birds in there.
I love it. What a nice welcome.
Yeah.
And then we can't forget the front door. You did something a little different this year. Tell us about that.
I decided to do a really long swag. You have a great big door. Last year I gave you a huge wreath and I wanted to change it up for you, so I do this kind of look a lot because I love the way it trails down the whole door. I put jingle bells. I put these bells in, and I also put these because there's any slight movement. It's very nice for when your guests come. These are the great big sugar cones, again, from last year. They held up perfectly, so I added them back in. I used some beautiful ice garland, and then a plaid bow. I wanted to pick up the ribbon on the planter, but I don't like to use the same ribbon everywhere. So, yeah, so it was really fun.
The outside of my home looks fantastic. You'll have to keep watching because we'll show you some more of the inside of my home. Wow, it's really cool, and you might get some great ideas for your home too. So thanks, Judy, so much.
You are welcome.
I love it. Love, love, love.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.